Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to review two different sellers on TCG Player. I got two different booster boxes. So one is Japanese version and one is the English version. And so what I wanted to do is get two boxes and keep them sealed. Have really good condition boxes and keep them sealed. I got these boxes specifically because they were relatively cheap and also the most popular on TCG Player, the best-selling Weiss Schwarz. I know I'm saying a lot of this wrong. Weiss Schwarz, Weeb Schwarz, however you want to say it. Let me see what it's called. Dengeki Bunko, I guess is the name of it. And I will read you a description in the English version, so to tell you what this is about. It says Weiss Schwarz is an entertainment card game that brings to life the characters and famous scenes from over 80 popular video games, anime, and manga, whichever, at the time of printing. And you can play these games as trading card games or just collect them. I usually just collect them. And so you see a real difference here between, on the back anyway, between the Japanese version, and the cards will have Japanese lettering on them, and then the English version, which is in English, that you can read. Now, I was going to keep both of these sealed, and the Japanese version was from a seller, Sakura's Collectables. And I don't want to open it because it is in extremely good condition, shipped very well, and pretty much mint condition as far as a sealed box. So I'm not going to open this one because, again, I wanted to keep both of these in sealed condition. However, the other one, which was from a seller, Realyse, I guess is the name of the seller, there is some damage to the box. As you can see, the box is kind of dented and warped right here. And also right here. Now, the kind of damage that's to this box, and it's a little bit damaged right here, but the kind of damage that's to this box leads me to believe that it's not so serious that the cards inside are actually damaged. So I'm not going to count off much as long as the cards inside are in great condition, right? Still, I can't give that seller a perfect score because, again, I wanted to keep these completely sealed. And yet, I'm not going to count off too much if the cards are in mint condition, right? Because at some point, it's you can only count off so much. I think if the cards are in great condition. I figured we would take a look at these anyway, give you an idea. And the other box, which I'm not going to open, the cards will look exactly the same, except the script would be in Japanese. And the script here, in this box, will be in English. So, yeah, this is the English version. The box is a little dented up. So I'm going to go ahead and rank the Sakura's Collectables as a 10 out of 10 because, hey, it's so good, not even going to open it. I mean, that was the whole point, right? Now, how much am I going to count off for the other seller? Maybe not that much if the cards are in great condition, right? One of the things I'm going to look at, this is a box topper. I'm going to look and see in what condition the box topper's in. Now, it's sealed, but we want to see if it's warped due to that damage of the box. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to see it is not warped. You can tell by looking at the card this way, and if it had ridges, then you would know there was a problem. So that's what I'm going to turn it this way as well, just in the rare instance that I might have it upside down for you guys. So anyway, it's supposed to look like this. There you go. And you're supposed to be able to, if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to sell these, if you wanted to pop this top here, you know, and sell it at a antique store or something, you could. It would look a little something like that, I guess. We're gonna open these. We're gonna take a look at them. Let's see what we get here. Now on the back, it does tell you the kind of cards that come in here as far as what's in a set, but not necessarily what you're guaranteed out of a box. So we're not even going to really read through that because, again, it doesn't have any bearings on exactly what we're going to get out of this box. I'm going to go ahead and, well, you know, I will take one pack and try to open it without the scissors just to see how easy it opens. Give you an idea what that looks like there. And let's see what this says. It does tell you how many of the different parallels are in a set. It does not tell you how many are in a pack or guaranteed. So again, that's not super interesting for me, as I'm going to be kind of moving these back and forth and seeing what kind of, you know, what I'm mostly worried about is, are these going to be warped? Because of the damage to the box. I honestly feel like there's a great chance that there's no damage. But I want to make sure. Because we're looking at... there's a I'm going to guess you get one full card per pack. And there may be an even better hit, like one per box or something. I'm not sure, but I am going to go ahead and get that out of the way, get this out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve the full cards, right? And I guess I will also sleeve the box topper. Okay. And these I'll put over here. I'm probably going to end up sleeving all of them, but not on this video. It would just take too much time. And I'm going to open a pack without, let's put it down there, without using scissors to see how easy it opens. Not, I don't know, not great, but not too bad. I still prefer the scissors with this. It doesn't open super easy. I feel more comfortable opening it with scissors. So I did see a double or two. Not sure. I mean, I guess I could read it. Oh yeah, you do get one foil. Again, I might end up getting a special foil out of here and not being able to tell. Now let's look at this foil, because there are different kinds of foils. I can already tell. As you can see, this, you know, I'm going to move it around a little bit, and then you look at this, and there's some sort of a design on it. So I would assume that this is probably a little bit more rare. I'm just guessing. But I'm gonna sleeve it. I'm not sure which. You'd have to Google search, I guess. I'm not really sure which manga or you know, which anime this comes from exactly, or if it's several. This particular box, but I do know that it's the most popular right now. Also, by taking a look at the box, one of the things that I did notice, although some of the young ladies in this particular set do look like they're very well endowed in the breast area, they're also pretty clothed, so I didn't really think there was going to be an issue with that in mind. I'm just going to take a look at these to give you an idea. So far, it looks like that regular foil was more rare. than the prismatic looking foil, although after we open the entire box, we'll be able to tell a little bit more. You could Google search this stuff, I guess, if you really wanted to know. I haven't done that yet. My main concern is to do a review of both sellers. And so far, I see that looks like a little bit of a printing error on the side, but that is not well, unless it's a different kind of card. See, that may be a different kind of card. It may be a full art or something. So I'm not even going to count. That wouldn't be the seller's fault anyway. But we're going to, yeah, there's another prismatic. Looks like that's what I call it anyway, because it's got that design with the holofoil. I think there's, I forget. I think there's 24 packs here, and I think 9 cards a pack. But we'll double check it as far as how many cards are in a pack here. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9. Looks like we got 2 fulls in that one, and we also got a little bit of a lack of clothes. They still got the naughty bits covered, but that's kind of swimsuit there. All right. Anyway, again, I don't know what the significance of that is in the story, if it's necessary or what. These are both what I would call, they both have the design on them. I don't know where to find the rarity. Sometimes it's down here at the bottom somewhere. You'd really have to research the product, which I haven't done. Again, I really just wanted to collect some sealed boxes of cheap product. These were in the neighborhood of $40 a box, which isn't bad for a sealed product, particularly the best selling on this particular, Weiss Schwarz or Weeb Schwarz. It's spelled 2 different ways. In TCG Player, we'll refer to it as Weiss, and the actual packs say Weeb. So it just depends on how you want to look at it. And I assume that these characters are from a anime and or manga, however you want to say it. The backs are all going to look the same. Again, you get a kind of full card in every pack. I'm not sure if there is a box hit. I noticed that we had one full card that did not have that pattern so far. And if that's the case and it stays true, then that will be your box hit if you have a box hit, because by just law of averages, if that's the only one you get, then that's what we would figure on. And so there is this, as you might imagine, there is this, this one has 2 fulls, or 2 prismatics, or what have you, in it. There is although this seems to be a male, this particular card, there is what is very popular in Japan, a wafu, or I think that's how you say it. Cards that are very popular that indicate, I think the translation's something of the nature of wife material. So any female anime character is considered that, and you'll see some Pokemon cards and other TCG cards being being considered. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I can't. I know that's the special card out of the pack, but I'm not sure how. It does look a little different, I think, but I can't really tell. Anyway, that's very popular. If you get a trainer card in Pokemon, and it is of a specific rarity, and it is a young lady, it is usually worth more than the same kind of card of the same rarity of a young man. That's just how the desirability of the card goes as far as the general public. Now there's a yeah, some of these do get 2 hollows, or in each pack, and some of them just have 1. And I will turn these this way so you can see, but I'm pretty sure that you're looking at it from this side here. Anyway, when I'm completely done, I'm going to go through our hits, and I'm going to do it from both sides here, so you'll have an opportunity to see what you get in a box as far as the hits go. Seems to be pretty popular. I'll take a look too at the very end and let you know generally how many cards are in a set. It tells you on the back of the box of the English. It also tells you on the back of the box of the Japanese, but if you're like me, you can't read Japanese, so it doesn't matter that it tells you that. All right. So one of the last things we'll do is we'll read how many of each kind of card is in it, in each box. Well, I don't know that it would be in each box, but within the set anyway. And then we'll also go through our hits, and that'll be the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy my channel. Generally speaking, my channel is usually about reviewing different places, bookstores or music stores or candy shops, or that kind of thing. However, I do also do some trading card game videos. I enjoy doing those. They're nowhere near as popular as just the videos of me going to places and reviewing the actual places. Those seem to get more views. But if you like this kind of content, do please like, subscribe. Feel free to give comments. Now, I have ordered on TCG Player. I've ordered from some really good sellers and also some really crappy sellers. And what I'm going to do in some future videos is the really good sellers, I'm going to tell you why they're really good and why I recommend them, and that you should use them. And the sellers that I don't like, what I'm going to do is keep the negative comments to a very minimum. But I am going to let you take a look. Usually the negative sellers, the problem is the condition. And that's why I kind of like sealed products, because a lot of sellers like to sell near mint cards, and those cards aren't near mint. It's a little subjective, but there's times when it's so far below near mint that you couldn't possibly consider it near mint. There's scratches, the card's bent, it's worn. This isn't near mint, and the seller knows it isn't near mint, and it's just ridiculous that they would try to pass it off as such. I would suggest, if you get on TCG Player to order cards, that you take a look. You take a look at the way in which they sell, and there is, of course, there's feedback ratings, and you can delve into that and look at the feedback. But you really have to just read. Don't just look at the numbers, but read between the lines. Play around with TCG Player and get a little more information. But if you use there's 2 ways to purchase. There is you can buy direct, which is a little cheaper in shipping if you order several things. You can buy direct, or you can buy straight from the seller, pretty much. But it is way easier to get your money back if you're not satisfied by ordering direct, because TCG Player will stand by your purchase if you order direct. However, it's not super simple. I mean, you've got to jump through a few hoops, but you can get your money back, particularly if there's certain issues. Now, if you have, for example, if you have buyer's remorse or something, no, they're not going to refund you your money. If you bought something and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that, well, that's too bad. You can't get your money back for that. But what usually happens if I have to get a refund, it's because, oh, this is nice. See, that's a different kind of hollow. It looks like a metal card. It's not, but it looks like a metal card, and it is textured back on the back. This is very smooth. This is very textured. I would say this is our box hit right here. It does look different. Okay, so anyway, I'll be doing some of those reviews. And I think I'm fine without getting into too much trouble, because I'm not really going to slam these people. I'm just going to let you see. I'm going to be like, this is what they call near mint. And then you can see for yourself, is that what I would call near mint? I'm still trying to resolve an issue now where a seller sold me a card. And it was lightly played. It was a very high level lightly played, but it was definitely not near mint, because it was a Pokemon card that was had foil, and the foil was scratched. Well, that's not near mint. And they said, let me read this first. This product, 64 types of SP, 88 types of SR, which is super rare. 15 double rares, 32 rares, 42 uncommons, 45 commons, and climax commons 16 types. Anyway, 150 types, parallel, 9 cards per pack, 150 types. So either it's 150 different cards or 300 different cards, but you kind of get the idea. Anyway, as I flip through here and show you these again, these hits before we leave, I'm going to explain again with this seller what happened. Since the I was talking about that Pokemon card I got with the foil. They listed it as near mint. It was more lightly played. It was close enough because it wasn't too bad condition. I messaged them, hey, can you give me a discount? And they said that they ordered it on TCG Player, that they had an issue with it, and TCG, well, I'm reading into it. This isn't exactly what they said, but I'm reading into it. They said, TCG Player said that it fell within the parameters of near mint. Well, what that means, and I offered to send them pictures, and they didn't even want pictures because they already knew what the issue was. That says to me that they were not happy with the card, and the card was not near mint enough for them, but somehow it's supposed to be near mint enough for me. Bro, if you ain't happy with it, what makes you think I'm going to be happy with it? And they figured, well, what I'll do, since it didn't meet their standards and they don't want to collect it, they'll just sell it. And they'll list it as near mint and fall back on what TCG Player told them. Well, the feedback will reflect that. I will reflect that in the feedback. I'm probably going to give them neutral feedback because, again, the card wasn't that bad. But their attitude was, I got ripped off, so you should get ripped off. I'm going to appreciate that. And I'm going to let people know it. And that's what you do. Anyway, if you don't agree with that, or you're a seller and your butt hurts, send me a, comment on the video and let me know. Anyway, this is what the thing I can't pronounce is. This. Hold on, let me see. Dengeki Bunko or something like that? Dengeki Bunko. And it's a Weiss Schwarz or Weiss Schwarz product. Again, this is what the Japanese version would look like. The front will be the same, except the script's different. It's in Japanese. And this is what the back looks like. You see that's in Japanese, and then, that's in English. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this, lets you know, hey, do I want to spend somewhere around $40-45 per box on this? It seems to be very popular on TCG Player. and probably a pretty good investment as far as I know. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.